10 horrifying Japanese urban legends. Number 1. Kushisake Onna. Her name means the woman with a split mouth. If you're going somewhere late at night by yourself, she may jump out at you from the corner of the street. You can't run away from her. Her name means woman with the split mouth, so if you go somewhere, she can teleport to you. She wears a surgical mask and a trench coat. The woman will ask you, "Am I pretty?" If you say no, she will chop your head off with a big ass pair of scissors. If your answer is yes, the woman pulls away the mask, revealing her mouth is slit from ear to ear, and asks, "How about now?" If your answer is no, you'll be cut in half. If you say yes, then she will slit your mouth like hers. Number 2, Hitobashira. Hitobashira, or human pillars in English, is in ancient Japan. People believe that sealing humans into constructions would make them stronger and more stable. By sealing people in the pillars and in the walls, they make sacrifices to the gods, and if the gods are pleased, the construction lasts longer. Buildings with human pillars are told to be haunted by the ones sealed in the walls. 3. Teke Teke. Teke 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 is the sound this creature makes while moving with its elbows. She will move like a nice lady who fell in your path. She's found in the subway station. She was cut in half by the train, but her anger and grudge was so intense that her torso is still looking for vengeance. Despite the lack of arms, she can move very fast, and if you're unlucky enough to get caught, she will cut you in half with a scythe she produces. 4. Akamanto. Akamanto means red cape / coat. It's basically an evil spirit haunting the toilets. It will appear when you sit on the toilet and there's no paper. It asks you, do you want red or blue paper? If you take the red, you'll be cut into pieces. If you take the blue, you'll be strangled. According to some other versions, if you choose the red paper, your skin will be ripped off, and if you choose the blue paper, all your blood will be drained. 5. Tomino's Hell. Tomino's Hell is a cursed poem that kills people who read it out loud. If you're lucky enough, you won't die, but shit happens to you anyways. Tomino's Hell is actually written in a book by Yamato Inohiko called The Heart is Like a Rolling Stone, and was included in Seizo Yasuo's 27th collection of poems in 1990. 6. Cowhead. Cowhead is a scary story which can make you die from fright. One day during a school trip which involves bus traveling, the teachers started to tell scary stories to entertain the students. When he started to tell a story called Cowhead, all the students started to scream and beg her to stop. But the teacher was in some sort of trance and could not stop. When recovered, the bus driver and students had fainted and were foaming at the mouth. Some of them couldn't stop sweating and shivering and died a few days later. 7. Okiku Doll. Okiku Doll is a doll wearing a kimono. It once belonged to a little girl, Okiku. Once she died of a cold, her spirit possessed the doll, and now its hair grows. The doll is now in the Manneji Temple. First, its hair was short, but it grew over time, and it now has long hair. Nobody knows how the hair continues to grow, but scientific research concluded that its hair is that of a young child, maybe Okiku. 8. The Girl from the Gap. The Girl from the Gap is a spirit living in gaps, such as between furniture, drawers, or your door. There are many gaps and cracks in the house. If one day you meet her, her gaze will ask you to play hide and seek. The second time you see her, her eyes in the gap will take you to another dimension. 9. Inunaki Village. This is a mysterious village that is completely isolated from every other village. It is not sure how the village exists, but there is a panel at the entrance of the village that says the law constitutes of Japan does not apply here. People in the village are told to live in an extremely weird way. Incense, cannibalism, or murder is common. For some reason, you cannot use your phone or